2013 Buick Regal. This is the 2.4 e-assist motor. I gotta do an AC compressor. The Freon was depleted by an outside service. First thing I gotta do is take off this intake box, the air tube, intake tube, and then this filter box, and then gain access basically to that generator slash starter e-assist motor, whatever the hell it is. And then get the tensioner off, the second tensioner loose, or not off but compressed, and then get this tensioner loose, pull the belt off, pull that out, and then gain access to the starter, to the compressor. But alright, let's go. Alright, I got the air box out, the air tube, and then whatever air box piece that was. Battery's disconnected, this little tube out the way that goes to the air box. Now I'm going to get the belt off so I can take the alternator off. It has a special tensioner. You got to pull this bolt out and pull this piece off, and then you got to use a tensioner compressor, and I'll show you what that looks like over here. It looks like this. It basically just hooks on to this and squeezes it. So then you can take off the belt. Without it, you're good luck. So let me pull that off, and then we'll go from there. All right, so got this little piece off here, and then now I'm gonna put the tensioner on. I might have to take this mount out. You see where it touches? But I'm gonna try not to, if it'll focus. I'm gonna try not to. Let me compress it and see what happens. All right, as you can see, I got the tool in, the spring compressed, and just moved that tensioner over and pulled the belt off. Now let's get this starter out of here. The first thing I'm gonna wanna do, so I can get this belt to stay. The first thing I wanna do is pull this cover off and disconnect the electrical cables and pull the whole thing out and over so I can get the rest of the starter out. This starter is actually water cooled, so I gotta pinch those lines. I'm gonna have to pinch the lines with these little tools that I got so then water doesn't leak out, and then go from there. Alright, so I got the cover off. It's just 310mm, comes right off. There's a little sensor right here and on the back side here. Now I already checked for voltage. There's no voltage here, so I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect these, and I know where they go because of this video. Normally I would mark something like that, but I got video to show me where it goes, and then I'll try to get that out of there. Alright, so you pull these 310mm out. The screws are kind of retained with these little spacers. Careful not to lose these. I guess they will come out if you unscrew it, but it catches with the threads, so I'm just gonna move this out of my way. Ain't no battery power, we got nothing like that. So now I'm gonna work on these hoses and pull the little plug for that, and then I'll work on the mounting bolts for that. All right, got the AC compressor out. What I did was loosen this so I can turn that and finagle it out. The thing is freaking huge. That's my foot. This shit is crazy. Now I'm gonna tackle the compressor. All right, as you can see, I got the compressor out and the AC, or actually the alternator bracket. So what I did was I pulled this off first, then loosen all the bolts for that, and then loosen all the bolts for this, and then basically you gotta like slide it over and put it down sitting in there, so then you can pull this bracket out so you can pull it out. So let's go and reinstall the new one and then put everything back together. All right, I got the AC compressor in. It's the opposite of removal. You got to kind of get this on. You got to put the AC bracket or AC compressor down in there, out of the way, and then you got to push this thing on, and then get the AC compressor on, and then tighten up all the bolts. So now I'm going to work on getting the alternator back in. So my mistake. not putting the alternator in yet. I'm putting the tensioner, and then I gotta recompress the spring. All right, now I'm gonna put the alternator. Yeah. All right, I got the alternator back on. Reattached the power cable here, and now I'm just gonna put the cover on. Everything's tight. I'm gonna put the belt on, and then put the whole intake system back together. All right, I got the cover on. I got the serpentine belt on, although it was a fight. This tool needs to be modified. It doesn't squeeze enough. So I'm thinking about cutting some here, or maybe welding something on the ends here, on my pinky here. But yeah, it was a fight. All right, got it back together. It's running now. Now they got to go and get the AC evac'd and charged.